Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Ryan, and I'm going to be starting up a new game of this game called Chroma Squad, which is, I would describe it as a Power Rangers-esque game where you essentially control a studio, and then while controlling the studio, you take essentially your Rangers out on missions to defeat monsters and that sort of thing. So right here we have the game difficulty. I think I'm going to put it on interesting because I played a little bit on casual. Just too easy on casual for me. Once upon a time at a TV studio just like any other. Super Rangers, it is time for all stuntmen to get in the scene. Hurry up. And where are the minions? Don't mind me guys if I ever kind of get like that type of voice. It's just sort of my ridiculous voice that I like to do. There we go, we're all set for this part. Effects will come later. I guess we're lacking some story, huh? Yeah, but Mr. Demia doesn't enjoy it that much. This is getting really boring. I'm kind of tired of. Stop talking while we're recording. Battle them, or should I remind you that you may click to either walk or choose monsters you want to attack. Alright, so I've played this game a little bit. I've played this game somewhat. I think I've gotten to like the second or third act in it, which is pretty far. So these are director's instructions. You don't have to do these, but it's recommended that you do, because you'll get, as this is a statistic up here called audience, which is essentially how many people you have watching, and the more audience you have, the more money you get. So, you know, and with the director's instructions, you get much more audience, so it's generally a good idea to try and do the director's instructions as much as possible. So I'm not really putting much effort into this right now. It's kind of a tutorial battle, so it's pretty simple. I wouldn't really call it anything too complex. So let's see, Pink Ranger really can't reach anywhere. So generally, I just like to teamwork it whenever, because there's not really like an end turn button. If you have guys who you don't really want to do anything else with, you have to press teamwork, which I guess you could say is a minor flaw in the game, but it's nothing too bad. Alright, so this turn, I should be able to take out the rest of these guys. So, as you guys can see, I did the director's instructions, which was defeat 3 enemies. Now, eventually, the director's instructions do get harder. For example, like, one eventually is, oh, well, you have to take out 10 enemies before you destroy all these portals. But the problem with that is you have to wait for a while because the 10 enemies don't spawn immediately. Continuing on. This is one of the best episodes I've seen so far in this season. Psst. He always says that as long as we are really defeating the monsters really easily. I heard you. I want some acrobatics. We can add some explosions to them later. What kind of? Let me finish talking. Jeez. You should use the teamwork maneuver to toss people around so they can move further. If you still don't get a word I said, use teamwork and then click on those yellow cells. Get in position. Now, I'll tell you guys this, I don't... sorry, okay, we're ready. Anyway, I'll tell you guys this, I didn't know that he had a piece of dialogue right there. I think this game isn't the most complex, but that's part of what I like about it. I like how simple it is. Ready to. Okay, so right here we have to do 2 of these things that are called team acrobatics. So to do a team acrobatic, as he said, you press on teamwork, and then these orangish yellow tiles appear, and you can kind of launch your teammates so that they have a lot further of a movement distance, which it's a nice mechanic, because it allows you to reach places you wouldn't otherwise be able to reach. So there, I just got the acrobatic again, or not the acrobatic, I mean the director's instructions. So then I guess we'll just move him over here, try and get him kind of positioned. Now, one thing I should mention that can be challenging in this game is if you fail a director's instruction, there's no way to sort of make up for it. Like, for example, if a director's cut another perfect scene, be glad I'm here to tell you what to do all the time. Oh boy. Now show the audience some more teamwork. You know how it works, attack a minion when someone is using teamwork next to it. I trust you guys won't hurt me. Anyway, so, where did I leave off? I kind of forgot where I was going with that train of thought. So, again, oh, right, that's what I was saying. So, if you hypothetically... Wow. That guy has a lot more health somehow. Hear that? Wow. How much? Oh, he has a high defense, that's why. Anyway. Probably should have teamwork attacked him, but whatever. Anyway, so as I was saying, if you hypothetically fail an objective, like for example, if it says keep all enemies above, or not enemies, if it says keep all allies above 50% health, and then if one of your guys goes below 50%, you can heal them, but you've still completely failed the objective. Like, it's not like, oh, well, you failed it, but now you brought you guys back up to 50% at least, so there really isn't a way to sort of, there isn't a way to kind of come back. Oh, there is plenty of ways to come back. It's just like you can't always re-come back on the director's objective. Anyway, so sorry I missed a few pieces of dialogue. Something clicked ahead. This is how you're going to do this. Remember your training. Put the 4 of you adjacent to the monster in teamwork, and then attack the monster. Everyone around you will help out. This is what we call a finishing move. Why is he saying all these things again? We've done this so many times already. He just likes telling other people what to do, I guess. The monster will blow up when you do the finishing move. I need 5 of you together to do it. Shouldn't we fight the monster before the finishing move? This feels rushed. Our audience won't enjoy it. I never want to hear you say, I want it that way. Alright, so this part, now an interesting little note, when you're doing this type of an attack, there is a chance that if your damage isn't high enough, you can actually not one-shot the monster, which is an interesting little detail, because, for example, one of my things was I had to finish the monster with a finishing move, and then that finishing move ended up kind of failing, like, in other words, oh yeah, it's just the animation. But, like, it didn't completely kill the monster, so what happened was, you actually lose fans, like, you lose part of your audience because it doesn't kill them, so it doesn't look as cool, I guess. Sorry, yeah, I'm kind of clicking through this. This is ridiculous, not even a giant robot fight. Hey. The actors just sit in their chairs, we stuntmen do most of the recording. And besides, this is so silly, we always record in the studio. We should go outside, see different places. Come on, people, our show is not that bad, I'm listening. Why can't we run our very own studio? Oh my, that's just the perfect idea. Very subtle foreshadowing. Count me in. What? Are you leaving Super Rangers? I'm in too. Let's do this. Have fun learning a studio that isn't fun to work at, Dr. Mia. Bye-bye, Dr. Mia. Oh, and please stop being so mean to your employees. Sorry, I clicked through that on accident. Anyway, it's just, I've played this tutorial a lot of times, so I kind of get sick of rereading it. Okay, at least leave the suits at the door. Loading. The stuntmen meet a moment later, still dressed in their old studio spandex suits. They talked about how they could start their own studio and record their first episode. After a few minutes, an idea popped up. My uncle has a warehouse not far from you. We could use it. Alright, that could be a start. It might be just what we need. Let's go there now. Arriving at the warehouse, everyone got very excited because of its size. And how they could take advantage of all that available space. They were walking around and thinking about camera positions when someone spotted something. A huge pillow at the very center of the warehouse covered in some sort of dirty bed sheet. No one knew what was under it. The director, anyway. Where are those stunt actors? Oh, there they are. They need to return my studio spandex suits. But wait, what is that? I'll just keep watching. Then, curiosity knocked at someone's door and the sheet was removed. Amazing. An incredible replica of a device used in American Hero TV series. Someone plugged in the energy cable and the machine said its welcome message out loud. Hello, my name is Cerebro. This is an example message. Type the words in my back display and I shall text-to-speech them. Everyone's eyes shined. Can see why. Anyway. Wow, let them have those clothes. I know what I actually want from them now. I'll think of some devious plan. I'm out. I always found how he runs weird. He runs in this sort of like ninja way. Anyway, we were just looking for a place to set up our studio and record, but now we also have this Cerebro thing to support our story. It's amazing. Yes, this is it. Just ask your uncle for this too. Our future fans will love it. Will do. I also found the poses they do kind of funny, but anyway, I think he'll be happy to lend us anything, including the warehouse. Scissor. Anyway, hooray! Everyone, gather your props at home and let's meet up tomorrow. We have plenty of work to do. So yeah, this is kind of the introduction to the story, and give it a second. So the group of friends decided to take a different path in their lives. Later that day, the cars were returned to their old boss, and after a few weeks with the contract ready to be signed, they finally have everything ready to start recording, including Cerebro. So this is another thing. You guys kind of get these contracts that you have to fulfill, and each contract is essentially for each new season. Now, I'll tell you guys this. The money that you get right here isn't all that you have to spend, because you get money also on a per episode basis. Now, this is also important. So we have to record the season finale after recording 4 other episodes, which actually that really isn't a lot, but anyway. The contract will be cancelled if the number of fans is lower than 0. In other words, if we somehow obtain negative fans, we'll have lower than 0. So for right now, okay, so that was essentially the company, and we can change that later. We're not too concerned about that. Now, this part is important because this is where you can actually choose which members are on your team. Anyway, now I was thinking of kind of doing it in the style that a lot of people who play the XCOM games like do, where it's like, oh, well, I'll let the viewers name the characters and that kind of thing. I don't want to do that because I don't want I don't want people to feel like they're being excluded. I mean, I would love to do that, but here's the other thing. You only get these 5 characters. Like, there's no, like, kind of swapping out like there was an XCOM, so it just, I personally don't think it works as well. So for our assist, I feel like the skill regen is very important, and then it says heals when using teamwork, so that's a cool skill. Now, I feel like, not really that great. Mr. Beaver would be okay in this normally, but, yeah. Try and find something else good. Ooh, we should have her as our assault, she'd be pretty good for that. Anyway. There's one specific guy who I had earlier, and I'm trying to remember who it was. It wasn't Wesley Stripes, was it? It was Anti-Tonic, let's see. Yeah, not him. Anyway, so... yeah, so, you know what, I guess we'll just leave it at Old Johansson, and... wow, that's a pretty odd name, Scar, anyway. So, I guess we'll name her Pinky, who knows. And she's obviously, I plan on leaving them in these colors. The only one I might change is the Assault, because the black is kind of boring. Now, this is, actually, J Blues would be pretty good as our assist, but, no, let's see. Nah. Anyway, for J-Blues, this Arteki generally likes to use ranged weaponry, so I've always been a fan of putting Wesley Stripes in because of the pistol damage, which is pretty nice early on. But yeah, it's a nice thing early on. So Simon, that's fine by me. Now, for our lead, this one I always like to go with the Asimo bot. Wait, was it? No, wait, was it a different one? Give a second. No, yeah, no. I always like to go with the Asimo bot just because I feel like it's kind of fitting because it's even more health, it's crafting quality, so I just think it's fitting. Now, for our Assault, she's pretty good, but I'd like to get someone who can move a tiny bit more, or Nikoni, just because I feel as though that's very kind of like an Assault quality. So, denied, that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go for something stupid. We'll call it Shakat. You know, female Shaquille O'Neal. Who knows? Anyway. Now, +1 movement on a scout, that's nice. This person's very good for that, just because they are, anyway. And then the yellow's good. Wind, I feel, is pretty fitting, because, you know, they move like wind, that kind of thing. Alright, so I think we have our team together. We have, let's see, we've got Pinky, we've got Simon, actually, yeah, kind of thinking here. So actually, changing that name would be a pretty good idea. I guess we'll name Bill Gates. I don't know if he's a techie, it just sounds kind of fitting to me. Our lead we're gonna call... Actually, that's fine for our lead, I guess. Shakat we have, and Wind we have, so this is good. Now, I'm debating on whether or not to change the Assault color. I'm thinking I'd make it red, but we already have red. White, I just think kind of boring. Green wouldn't look too bad, but wait, what color was it? Wait, this person was black. Okay, so yeah, actually let's do this to kind of give it more of the classic Power Rangers feel, I guess you could say. So, alright, see, it even says you're about to confirm your squad setup. There's no turning back for this save game. So, confirm. And guys, sorry if you guys wanted to have like a kind of a ranger named after you. I don't want anyone to feel like they're being excluded, so better safe than sorry. So you also get these are like messages. This one's not really important, it's just kind of like the starting one. Now, here's what is important. As I was saying, you have money, and you can spend that money, but eventually you can do crafting. So to explain what I'm doing here, fun little trick, I was reading up, I was watching a few other people's videos, and what they would do to help kind of have the guys be very survivable early on, and everyone said you don't want to focus on the weapons early on, you kind of generally more so want to focus on the survivability, because you might not do as much damage, but you can take more hits. So what a lot of people will do is they'll essentially spend their early game money on getting a little bit better gear. Now, one thing I would like to show you guys is if we go into our actors, you can see that this is what they look like here, then this is what they look like once they're chromatized, which is essentially their transformation. So you also have skills, which you unlock more of these as the seasons progress, so you know, your seasons kind of act as your XP here, and like whenever you reach a new season, that's sort of like a new level. Well, new level, yeah, you know what I mean, okay. So technically there's 5 overall. One thing I do find interesting is not everyone has the same kind of a way that the tree is set up. Like here it's 2, like it goes 2 skills to 2 skills to 1 skill, but here it goes 2 skills to 2 skills to 3 skills. So it's an interesting little kind of diversity. Now, here's what I want to show you. There is a lot of kind of customization in how the Ranger looks. For example, here's what a padded suit looks like. Now I want you guys to pay attention to this, because this is how they look transformed there. Note how different it looks now, because whatever you have equipped will actually visibly change your thing, or how you look. Now, I believe this only applies to the helmet and kind of the body piece, but I could be wrong. I'm not 100%, I could be wrong. So there's that. I guess we have all of our shopping done. Nothing really important to buy here yet. I mean, some of this is important, this would be nice, but you know what, actually we will get that. So right here, note how it says minus $170 is our expected balance. I personally don't think that that's very accurate, but I could be wrong. So I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here before we jump on into our first episode, because we're already going on a pretty lengthy video, probably 15-20 minutes by now. So yeah, I will see you guys within the next few days with part 2 of our Chroma Squad series. Thank you very much for watching, and I am out.